Hey everyone. It's so cool to be back and diving into more AI stuff.
Always fun.
I know, right? And this one is particularly cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it ties into some of the research that you guys have sent in.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so, we've been talking a lot about AI reasoning lately
Mm-hmm.
and, how to get language models to be better at reasoning.
Yeah.
And there is this paper
Okay.
that I saw that's about this thing called the Tree of Problems framework.
Interesting.
And it just like blew my mind when I saw it.
Really?
It like connected to a bunch of the stuff that you guys have been sending in,
Like what?
like Gene of Thought reasoning
Okay.
and that Apple and University of Michigan study
Okay.
and that one about self-discovering reasoning structures from USC and Google.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all that stuff. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So this is going to be a really fun deep dive because it's going to like tie all that stuff together.
That sounds great.
Okay, so let's start with the basics.
Sure.
What is this Tree of Problems thing?
Well, it's this new framework
Okay.
that basically says
Yeah.
when you have a really complex problem, you should break it down into smaller subproblems and organize them,
Okay.
like a tree.
Like a tree. Okay.
Yeah. And so the idea is that this can help AI systems to reason more effectively.
Okay, so I get the tree metaphor. Like the trunk is the main problem,
Exact.
and then the branches are like the smaller subproblems.
Oh, exactly.
But how does that actually like
Yeah.
make the AI smarter?
Okay, so let's imagine you're trying to design a self-driving car.
Okay, yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, that's a very complex problem, right?
Right.
You can't just
Throw an AI at it.
you can't just tell the AI to figure it out.
Right.
You have to break it down into smaller pieces.
Okay, so how would you break down the self-driving car problem?
Well, you would start with the trunk,
Uh-huh.
which is the overall goal
Right.
of creating a safe and efficient self-driving system.
Okay.
And then the branches would be things like
Yeah.
perception, so how the car sees the world,
Mm-hmm.
navigation,
Okay.
how it plans routes,
Right.
and control, how it
Okay.
actually steers and accelerates.
Makes sense.
And then each of those branches
Hmm.
can be further divided into smaller and smaller subproblems
Right. Okay.
until you have a whole tree
Wow.
representing all the steps involved in solving that original big problem.
That's really cool.
So you see, it's like building a house brick by brick.
Brick by brick. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I really get how the tree of problems works.
Cool.
But like you were saying earlier, this
Yeah.
connects to a bunch of the other research that we've been talking about. So like chain of thought reasoning,
Yeah.
how does that fit in?
Okay, so chain of thought is also about breaking down reasoning into smaller steps.
Right.
But the tree of problems adds this visual element.
Oh, okay.
It's
Like your
like,
map.
yeah, it's like a roadmap.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, so instead of just listing the steps, you're actually organizing them in a way
Okay.
that the AI can see.
So the AI can actually like visualize the relationships between the steps.
Right.
I see. That's really cool.
Yeah, and that can be really helpful for the AI.
Okay. What about that Apple and University of Michigan study?
Oh, yeah, so that study found
Yeah?
that AI can be more efficient
Right.
when it focuses on smaller parts of a problem, which is basically what the tree of problems is all about, right?
Yeah. Breaking it down.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And then there was that USC and Google paper.
Right.
That one was really wild.
That one is my favorite.
Yeah. It's like AI discovering its own
Yeah, its own reasoning structures.
reasoning structures.
I know, right?
It's like AI learning how to learn.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
It's like the AI is becoming a little scientist.
Little scientist figuring out the best way to think about a problem.
I love that.
So it's not just about us teaching AI how to think.
Right.
We're teaching it how to learn how to think.
Exactly.
Okay, so what does all this mean for the average person?
Well, I think the biggest takeaway
Yeah.
is that AI is getting better at reasoning.
Okay.
And it's doing it in a way
Mm-hmm.
that's similar to how humans reason,
Okay.
by breaking down problems into smaller steps.
And this could potentially have a huge impact
Oh, absolutely.
on all sorts of fields.
Yeah, like imagine AI
Yeah.
that can help us solve problems in medicine
Right.
or engineering.
Or climate change.
Exactly, all sorts of things.
It's pretty mind-blowing.
It is.
Well, this has been an amazing deep dive.
Yeah, it has.
Thanks for breaking it all down for us.
Of course.
It really got me thinking about all the possibilities.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, right?
Exactly. So for everyone listening,
Yes.
think about this tree of problems idea
Mm-hmm.
and how it might apply to your own life.
Exactly.
Maybe there's a problem you're facing
Yeah.
that you can break down into smaller pieces,
Right.
or maybe you're working on a project
Mm.
where you can use this kind of tree structure
It could be really helpful.
to organize your thoughts.
Yeah, and, just like the AI,
Yeah.
we can learn from each other.
I love that.
Me too.
Well, that's it for this deep dive.
Awesome.
Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
Bye.